Casey, yes, we're here again at the background Rise of the Floodborn. I have 5 new cards that we're going to take a look at. I've already kind of glanced at some of these cards, but I haven't read the text. Exciting. Another deep sea diver. This is Donald Duck. 5 inkable, 6/5. Simba, uninkable. The 5 costs. The other one is Starkey. Starkey gives you extra lore if you have a captain, which you probably do have the Forceful Duelist. You don't see any play of Starkey because has poor stats at the 5 cost. Giving him 1 extra health and 1 extra strength might change that. There are Elsas running everywhere, and this is taking Elsa in for a challenge and still sticking around, still surviving with 1 willpower. Doesn't take out Aladdin, which means Cerberus does a bit better. Another common we have is a new Tigger, one of a kind, with 3/3 stats, pretty okay stats for 3 inkable. Energetic. Playing action, this character gets +2 strength this turn. Not bad. When you give your 3 strength character 5 strength, you're trading into much more than you were prior to when you only had 3 strength. This isn't a second action, this is only your first action, such as Maui, Aladdin, to name a few. Then Tigger, one of a kind, starts to look like way better than the initial Tigger, which was a 1 step up Goofy that had 1 extra strength. This Tigger gives way better strength. That's for the cost of playing action, which you're likely all doing in the circumstances that arise during a game anyhow. Card number 4 we'll have a peek at is Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. A emerald action that's 3 ink, non-inkable. Song. Return chosen character of yours to your hand. Play another character with the same cost or less for free. This is way better than Bounce. Way, way better. You can sing Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo on your own singing character, which is a very handsome proposal that one might make. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo is a fantastic card and would see play in any ink. At 3 costs, it is really far greater than 4. There are a bunch of 3s that require very little to get out on the board. You know, you can make it to 3 and start your combo affiliation in Sapphire, make Sapphire better. With your Mickey Mouses, your detectives you're playing, drawing a card off of Maleficent, then singing Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, playing your Maleficent again, with a different Maleficent, of course. It's the same cost. You have your Stitch Carefree Surfer at 7, and if you return your Hades, wait, those are 2 colors. I'm sorry, those are conflicting colors. It's mainly with 3, due to the fact that you'll likely sing this for 3. Cards with Rush much better. If you have a 5 ink Goofy, then you bring in a 5 ink Maui, or you bring in a second Maui, you Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo your first Maui. That's very controlling, and it kind of takes over the board very quickly. Bounce in tandem with Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo will make for quite a good clear of the board, a pseudo clear, to allow you to catch up where you hadn't before. Wow, super powerful. There's one uncommon we have Li Shang, archery instructor. Whenever archery lesson. Sorry, it's a 5 inkable, 3 strength, 6 willpower, 2 quest for lore. With the archery lesson quest, I'm sorry, quest for what? Who? Those are good stats. Whenever this character quests, your characters gain evasive this turn. Evasive characters are quite good in certain strategies. I met a guy who went 6-2 and didn't make it in the top 16 with an evasive deck, and that was a Ruby Amethyst deck. It was kind of the unexpected powerhouse of, I have this, you're not ready for it, and I'm gonna produce more lore than you can, faster than. The tempo deck is great fun to look at, to watch. These guys are turned sideways all the time. Their stats are less good than your stats. Exceptional stats in steel. Next we have a legendary Scar, 7 ink, non-inkable, 6/5, 2 lore. Pretty not great stats. He has Rush and a Daddy Isn't Here to Save You effect. Whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready this character. This character can't quest for the rest of the turn. Very anti-Amber feeling with the Stitch Rockstar combo going ham in the first chapter. You'll need something like Scar Vicious Cheater to clear the board in the later. What's he replacing? Since you have Ursula's at the 7. Ursula is very good about getting late game card draw, questing for 3, and taking 1 lore away from the opponent is very nice. Be Prepared, which you're not taking out, but he's kind of like Be Prepared, you know, against everything except Emerald decks, which Ruby already had a tough time dealing with. Clear those pesky Cuscos. Scar still is kind of on the edge of like, is he really good? If Amber is really good, then yes. You want Scars. If he is he good? If Emerald turns out to do really nicely, then I think I'll just stick with Be Prepared and Ursula's. Because Scar Vicious Cheater is not an astounding legendary to the point where I need his rush effect, and I'm losing my hand, and I'm losing a card, and I'm losing Scar. Right? You have to think about Sapphire sometimes when he's coming up with the crossbow, which I know the next card we're looking at is a dragon. That's all I know about the next card. If that crossbow turns out to be 3 ink, remove your dragon, then Sapphire will see play. Sapphire will see play. Then Hades sees play. If Hades sees play, you'll see Scar. Vicious Cheater. Kind of a filler legendary. He's not gonna see much play. Though I could be wrong. This is Lady Tremaine and Ruby. A 2 ink, non-inkable, 2/2. When you play this character, each opponent with more lore than you loses 1 lore. She is Aladdin, Street Rat, except she costs 1 less ink, and you must play her. I think she's a sleeper common. Gonna turn out very nice. Okay, the hype is finished. The hype is over. The last card is 7 inkable Madam Mim Purple Dragon. 5 strength, 7 willpower, 4 lore. 4 lore. There's only one other card that's got 4 lore, and that's Mickey Mouse, the brave little tailor. He's a storyborn villain sorcerer dragon. That's important. He has evasive. Let's stop. Let's stop right there. She costs 7 ink. Okay. She is 5 strength, 7 willpower, with evasive. and she quests for 4. This is, if you don't have a way to get rid of Madam Mim, or you're behind on lore, or this is huge. Not she's better than Elsa, I think, because you can ink her if you need to in the early game. Already, without any effect. Yeah, you get to catch up with Elsa. I know that's a big claim, but she has better stats, 1 more strength, 1 more willpower, and she has evasive. And she quests for 1 more. Madam Mim's a girl. Madam. Last part. I win. When you play this character, banish her or return another 2 chosen characters of yours to your hand. Oh, okay. It's a downside. So, this downside is like not very big. Because if you have your street rats still, or your new Lady Tremaine, like I just mentioned, maybe you run those instead. I don't think you will. What I really think you'll do with the Amethyst after this is make some sort of aggressive, get to 7 ink, buy Madam Mim, play Madam Mim, scoop, draw more, play more. This draw play stuff is just an absurd amount of strength associated. I mean, cost to reception with the ratio of I paid this to have effects is quite unbelievable. Play her on 2 goats, you get 2 lore. Play 2 goats the next turn because that cost 8. You have 4 lore, then you quest for 4. And I win sometimes is crazy bad. But what I love about Ravensburger is that they make you read the card. This is a you must read this card, what it does. Or else you have to banish your card. You must banish. Very exciting. Very the amethyst is leaking out of my ears. It's crazy how much amethyst fun is happening up here. Give me your thoughts and comments, or you can catch me up on Discord. You know where to find me. And that's going to do it, guys. Remember to comment for reasons unannounced to me. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and goodbye!